What's up, Mula gang? Listen, I was gone on the holidays. You feel? I was enjoying my holiday, but today's the first of the month, and I am back. I'm back. I am back, and I'm better. All right, so listen, a lot of stuff happened over the weekend, over the holiday time. Apparently, 4 people died, 12 people got shot in Stockton, California, and I'm pretty sure one of the biggest rapper, like the Asian dude that we did a video on, that was with Tommy G. I'm pretty sure he got shot too and almost killed. It was kids there. A lot going on in Stockton, California. If you don't know about Stockton, California, you need to do your homework, man. All right, now I hope you got your thing because I got mine. I hope your thing is rolled in gravel leaf because mine damn show is. Let's get into the video.
The governor's Office of Emergency Services is monitoring this evolving situation and coordinating with local law enforcement. So here's a recap of what we know at this hour. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office is saying this happened shortly before 6 p.m. Their dispatch center got reports of a shooting that occurred at the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue. This is in Stockton. They can confirm 14 people were struck by gunfire and 4 victims have since been confirmed deceased. This is an active investigation. They're working to get information on who this suspect or suspects might be. There's no indication that they have any leads at this time. They say this is all under investigation. And as you just heard, the FBI also involved and the governor also tweeting about this. The governor saying that they are looking at this and that I can read it to you here. The governor's press office saying that Governor Gavin Newsom has been briefed on the horrific shooting in Stockton.
Now, before we get into it for real, if y'all went and y'all shot up somebody's party when y'all knew it was kids in there, violation, folks. Y'all bogus. That ain't right.
So this took place outside of like a ice cream parlor, right? It was a kid's birthday, and they're reporting that there's at least 3 children dead, and it sounds like 1 adult.
No, 3 kids died. Why is it always like that, bro? You shoot up a whole party with 3 gangbangers in there and 17,000 kids. What you thought was finna happen? So out of the 4 people that got killed, 3 of them was kids. Like, bro, y'all bogus as hell.
Dead as well. Now, a lot of advertising on this article, which is very interesting, but I'll talk about that another day. It was a child's birthday party at Stockton Banquet Hall, man.
Why would you shoot up a kid's birthday party?
Where this should be going down. The deceased victims are aged 8, 9, and 14 years old, along with a 21-year-old.
Oh my God.
Adult. This one says 15 people were shot in the attack. Obviously, we were just here on the news that was 14 people.
Sound like a switch.
It's just so sad. It's just unbelievable. So obviously, you've got the mainstream media reporting on this. We're seeing footage from the scenes. We're seeing people in the area talking about what's going down. Obviously, everybody's trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. People saying they heard screaming, so many sirens, they didn't go out there and look. The violence has been plaguing our city for a while.
That's crazy though, bro.
So many comments were like, just birthday, but the violence shouldn't be normalized. We live here. We don't want our grandkids thinking this violence is all right. This is the state of things in Stockton, okay? This is basically
the state of things in America, gang. And the problem is because here's the real problem. This is the only problem with all this. Is that somehow, some way, and I feel like before I was born in the 90s, I feel like it was about money. More about money, right? I feel like if you had the most money in the streets, you was that nigga. Now it's who can crash out the hardest. Now it's who can do the most gangster thing in the world. I went and shot up the whole kid's birthday. I don't give a fuck. I'm a real savage. You feel me? That's kind of like the problem. Everybody want to be a quote unquote real savage. So it's like everybody sliding outside with guns. Remember, I always tell you, these are a bunch of short yellow bus kids with guns. They're not gangsters. It's a difference. Do your homework on the difference. Okay, but like these niggas is riding around with these guns and they trying to do the craziest shit that they can think of because they think that'll make them more of a street nigga. That they think that'll make them better than you. You went and you shot up the ops party. Nigga, I want to shot up the ops kids party, cuz. It's like that ain't it, bro.
And now a lot of posts are going around on Reddit. They're trying to identify the individuals who might have been killed. Maybe they were kind of part of this group of rappers slash gangsters, you know, that have apparently been at war in Stockton for a while. People are saying MB Nell and Dougie Threes from Stockton may well be amongst those killed. Everybody's trying to work it out.
Are there
There's
rappers?
a lot of comments, people saying I live a few minutes from the spot where this happened. Apparently 19 was shot and at least 4 died, including a 12-year-old. So apparently one of the victims was a 9-year-old girl too, which is just so messed up, man. It's just so messed up. So
19 shot is crazy though, bro. That's worse than a school shooter.
About 2 dudes getting spanked at a party. Why are all these accounts so weird? I think there was a couple of posts of people going around kind of bragging about this situation. Someone said, I'm in Stockton now. It's sad they don't mention how many kids got shot and some got killed as well. I'm pretty sure the FBI is involved now. And the FBI...
California too?
FBI, open up!
I'm gonna tell you something right now. 4 kids got killed and 19 people shot. Yeah, the FBI on y'all, and y'all not getting away. That's what I be thinking. Like, what make you think you finna go slide in here, shoot up a kid's birthday party, kill 4 kids, shoot 19 other people, 1 adult, and you think the FBI not gonna come in, and then when they do come in, you think they not gonna find y'all? These be the same dumb motherfuckers outside killing people with their phone in their pocket. They'll be like, I don't know how I got caught.
Is on the case, apparently. It says, yeah, whoever did this legit crashed out and don't care about getting caught, or they're actually effing stupid. They just did a mass shooting and killed kids and got national attention for it. Yeah,
bro.
Them and all of their friends going bye-bye within 3 years. I bet everything. It's just so sad. This says that account be itching to post deceased people. They literally made a story asking who got footage of XYZ. Just so fanned out.
One Flyboy member was pronounced deceased, and it wasn't Billy or Nell.
Pronounced deceased, and it wasn't Billy or Nell. This case, people saying MB Nell is the person that got hit. We don't know that for sure.
MB Nell got hit.
But essentially, there's posts around this going around. Okay.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. As a LA nigga, can somebody explain Stockton politics? Are these cliques or gangs getting into it? Seeing some shit that said Musty Boys. Is that a crew?
And there were a lot of comments that gave a lot of backstories. Someone said, as an LA dude, can somebody explain Stockton or up North Cali politics? Are these cliques or gangs getting into it? I've seen some stuff that said Musty Boys. Is that a crew? Seems like Stockton politics are its own world. The story just made national news, and the names of these gangs and cliques keep on popping up. LA gang's been the same name since the 70s and 80s. Seems like dudes are just making stuff up there in Northern Cali, though.
They making stuff up in the whole world, bro.
People saying that MB stands for the Muddy Boys Crips. But that blogger got beef with them, so he calls them the Musty Broads and adds gay in their members' names. Damn, I didn't know that. When I was reading Musty Broads, I was thinking, okay, that's their name. There must be some
Right.
history behind that. But apparently that blogger got beef
Musty
with
Broads
them.
is like
And he's disrespecting the guys this happened to. Now, that's out of line too. I'm not going to lie. That's so out of line.
Yeah, as a
But then
blogger, that's
Sacramento
crazy.
and Stockton got similar politics in the sense they're a hybrid of Bay Area hood, and clique politics and LA gang politics. Stockton has Crips and Bloods, but that's more in jail because on the streets they will be more on the hood stuff, and each hood functions differently. Some are damn near all Asian and all black. Some are more mixed.
I remember seeing. The crazy part is we just reacted to the Tommy G stuff when he went to Stockton, and he was with a few of the Asian gang members and the Asian Crips and a few of the other niggas and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, it's cracking out there. And then this happened like probably a few
lot
weeks
of them
later.
share their hoods with Norteños who have their own politics. To keep it real, it's very confusing and messy as F. You also got ones that are tied into Oakland politics, and that goes for both Stockton and Sacramento. It says Sacramento and Stockton are also the two cities in California where Asian or black on black or Asian gang violence is normalized, and those two races heavily mingle with each other. A lot of gangs out there have a lot of both races or a flat out Asian and black.
That's crazy to me.
Right after the shooting, the cops were locking off Louis Park. This is Bounce Back Meek's hood. Right after the shooting, they're saying it could be possibly related. And they're saying they towed away an SUV that had bullet holes in it.
Damn.
So clearly the cops are
They
on
getting
it.
all the
right?
evidence.
And apparently there's already been an arrest. It's unclear exactly how connected it is, whether it's the exact people that did it.
Right.
But this is breaking news. It says 4 people arrested on conspiracy and weapons charges shortly after the mass shooting in Stockton. It says police really be knowing exactly what's going on. They know where to go if they really want you. People saying it's not that hard in Stockton.
And y'all be thinking the police be slow, and in some cases they do, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. The police is smarter than y'all think, gang. Like, the police know what's going on, but they not.
And it's small, and all these guys write
They know
songs
exactly
telling on
what's going
themselves.
on. Exactly.
And the whole gang is going to get hanged because of this. They could have just waited for whoever they were looking for to leave and caught them later, but instead these dumbasses choose to shoot up a kid's party. People saying, well, that's beef though. Well, now they're cooked over some BS. Bunch of stakes up in this bitch. Everybody's cooked for sure. And then this is a post that somebody made. This is the street where the shootings took place. It was all still locked down. Nobody can go down there. People saying Bounce Back Meek posted a bottle of Henny on his story, dissing right after it happened, then deleted it. People saying Pyru Briss posted DMs between him and Dougie Threes and MB Nell. He also said something, we from Devil's Island, we don't believe in the Lord. You know, these guys are really some Satan worshipping.
What the hell? Devil Island? We don't believe in. What the fuck y'all got going on, bro?
Mass shooting in Stockton, California last night where 14 people were shot, 4 of whom died. A bunch of us salty cops were discussing it in a group text last night. We all immediately assumed the exact same thing, gang shooting. This morning, reading the propaganda, news reports about the shooting, our assumptions were confirmed. The victims included both children and adults, said Heather Brent, a spokesperson for the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. Early indications suggest this may have been a targeted incident, Brent said during a news conference at the scene. Targeted incident, that is politically correct speak for gang shooting. Meanwhile, gun violence is being blamed, and all the politicians who have allowed this to happen are pretending like it was the guns and not the laws they passed that are to blame. Laws making it illegal to maintain gang databases. Laws that
Illegal to maintain gang databases? What does that mean?
classified violent crimes as non-violent crimes, laws that require cashless bail, laws that reduce sentences for violent criminals, laws that have created the current catch and release system.
Yeah, that's plaguing the United. That catch and release system is crazy, bro. That's what's going on in Chicago since like 2023, I want to say, or something like that. Basically, Chicago got rid of shot spotters. So I don't know if it's like this in other cities, but in Chicago, if you let off a shooting, they got stuff in like every hood in the rack. They got stuff like this little thing in the hood, where they used to, where they hear the shootings, like it'll record the shootings, and it'll send a signal to the police and be like, hey, it was a shooting right here. The shot spotter just caught it. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll start recording the sounds, or it might even record a video, whatever, right? And so they took that away, number one. And then number two, like, when you get locked up in Chicago, unless it's like an armed robbery or like a murder or attempt murder, like unless it's one of them 3 things, you can literally go to jail for kidnapping, drugs, shootings, and you can get out the same day. You can go in, get booked, and released. Like, they won't even try to get you a bail or something like that. I don't know. I don't live in the city, but that's basically what's going on, you know? Like, you feel me? And then in Chicago, it's been like this though. Chicago, like, you catch a shooting charge, you're gonna have to catch 3, 4, 5 shootings before they really send you to prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before they really even try to try to get you down the road. Like that's why every nigga in Chicago got a fat. Like every nigga in Chicago done shot a gun or shot somebody or shot at somebody or whatever, and they just let you go, shorty. And that's to me that's a problem. Like, cause when I got locked up in Florida, I say this all the time. They locked me up in Florida for a legal firearm that was mine and 3 grams allowed with 5 people in the car. 4 people in the car. They took me to jail. I was sitting in jail for 16, 17, 18 hours with niggas that kill people. I'm like, why am I in here with these? You feel me? But it's crazy, like, how the laws is getting switched around. It's like they low-key want motherfuckers to just kill themselves. You feel me? They
All of those laws were crafted and passed by the same people decrying gun violence right now in the state with the longest standing and strictest set of gun laws in the nation.
Right.
Totally unsurprising to anyone with a sliver of a functioning brain is the fact that criminals are not hindered by the gun laws that make it extremely difficult for law-abiding people to get a gun. Pro tip, it's not the gun laws that are lacking, it's the will to enforce laws against violent criminals that need reinforcing. Gun laws are the solution offered by politicians to appease the simple-minded. This type of violent attack will continue until society decides to address the actual problem, just like we did back in the 1990s.
Hot take, I think they should bring back the death penalty. I think they should bring back the death penalty. I think you should get automatic life for armed robbery, automatic life for attempt murder, automatic life for murder. Yeah, I think you should get automatic life for that. And if you do something like this, I feel like you should get the death penalty. If they can prove that you really did it, if they got it on video, like niggas like Queso should get the death penalty. I bet you that'll straighten a lot of niggas up real quick. You feel me? A lot of niggas like you. A lot of these niggas just be outside playing gangster. You feel me? These niggas don't be gangsters for real. They just outside playing gangster, trying to look tough for the next man and look tough at the internet, which is really weird. Cause I've never heard a pretty girl say, "I'm finna talk to him because he got more bodies than him." Like girls don't give a fuck. I'm finna talk to him because he got more guns than him. Like girls don't give a fuck about that. It's only niggas. It's kind of weird how like.
Okay, it's an interesting, very interesting post. I do hate X. I'm not gonna lie, I do actually hate X. But you know,
it's
I
Twitter,
think there is
bro.
actually some good points to be made just as far as like, look, I'm not a massive gun nut. I've touched guns a couple times in my life, but like clearly, this is a gang problem. And everybody knows that I report on gangs, but at the end of the day, bro, like, we're going to have to sort this out. Now, there was a video that was dropped by Stay Safe World, essentially claiming to explain the entire beef between MB Nell and Dougie Breeze getting hit up in this Stockton party. So I wanted to just check this video out and react to it with you guys and just see if there's any interesting backstory here, because I don't know a whole lot about this beef.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm going to watch the whole vid, though. Like, probably the next video I'm going to post. I'm gonna watch this whole vid and see if they can explain the beef behind it. Cause I don't know nothing about, Stockton a real small town. It's not like Chicago or LA or nothing like that. So it's not like a lot of coverage on it. So I low-key want to see like what's going on,